Good morning. My name is Dale Daley, and I'm going to read a story today called A Tree is a Plant. A Tree is a Plant, and it's written by Claude, Clyde Robert Bulla. Robert Bulla. He is the author. That means he wrote the story. And it's illustrated by Lois Lignell. She is the illustrator. That means that she drew the wonderful pictures that's in this book. She is the illustrator. A tree is a plant. A tree is a plant. A tree is the biggest plant that grows. Most kind of trees grow from seeds, the way most small plants do. There are many kind of trees. Here are a few of them. How do you do? They showed us a spruce, an oak, a birch, a willow, and a palm. Those are all different types of trees. This tree grows in the country. It might grow in your yard too. Do you know what kind it is? This is an apple tree. The apple tree came from a seed. The seed was small. It grew inside an apple. Have you ever seen an apple seed? Cut an apple in two. The seed are in the center. They look like this. Most apple trees come from seeds that are planted. Sometimes an apple tree grows from a seed that falls to the ground. The wind blows leaves over the seed. The wind blows soil over the seeds. All winter, the seeds live under the leaves or the soil. All winter, the seeds lie under the ice and snow, and it pushes into the ground. Spring comes, rain falls. The sun comes out and warms the earth. The seed began to grow. At first, the young plant does not look like a tree. The tree is very small. It is only a stem with two leaves. It has no apples on it. A tree must grow up before it has apples on it. Each year, the tree grows. It grows tall. In 7 years, it is so tall that you can stand under its branches. In the spring, there are blossoms on the tree. Spring is apple blossom time. The blossoms last only a few days. Then they fall to the ground. Now there are green leaves on the tree. Among the leaves, there are small apples. The apples are now the blossoms were before, or where the blossoms were before. The apples are green and they are almost too small for you to see. The apples grow slowly. They grow all during the spring and all during the summer. In the fall, they are large and ripe. They are ready to eat. We can see the apples and the leaves on the branches. We can see the branches growing out of the trunk. We can see the trunk growing out of the ground. We can see the bark of the tree. The bark covered the branches and the trunk like a coat. But there's a part of the tree that we cannot see. We cannot see the roots. They are under the ground. Some of the roots are large. Some of them are small as hairs. The roots grow like branches under the ground. A tree cannot live without roots. Root holds the trunk in the ground. Roots keep the tree from falling when the wind blows. Roots keep the rain from washing the tree out of the ground. Roots do something more. They take water from the ground. They carry the water into the trunk of the tree. The trunk carries the water to the branches, and the branches carry water to the leaves. Hundreds and hundreds of leaves grow out on the branches. The leaves make food for the tree. The leaves make food for water and air. They make food when the sun shines. The food goes into the branches. It goes into the trunk and roots. It goes to every part of the tree. Fall comes and winter is near. The work of the leaves is over. The leaves turn yellow and brown. The leaves die and fall to the ground. Now the tree is bare. All winter it looks dead. But the tree is not dead. Under the coat of bark, the tree is alive. The sun warms the earth, the tree blossoms, and new leaves grow. As long as it lives, the apple tree grows. As long as it lives, the apple tree blossoms in the spring and apples grow on it. When do you like apple tree the best? In spring, when they are covered with blossoms. In summer, when they are covered with leaves. In winter, when they are bare. Or in the fall, when they are covered with apples. The end. A tree is a plant.